paradise on earth. Dear friends, I welcome you here today, and I greet you all from the bottom of my heart. It is my greatest pleasure to be with you. I admire you for your courage and perseverance. You have come on earth in order to contribute something to this time of transition. You all carry a very precious gift within you, the gift that you are. And you want to give it to the earth, because you love her. You have been on earth many times and a part of you belongs to her. You are light bearers. You desire to bring light into a reality that has been immersed in darkness, where darkness stands for fear, ignorance, and a desire for power. And you yourself have also been lost in that darkness, because a part of your mission is for you to become acquainted with the darkness, so that you might find the strength from within to overcome it. You have immersed yourself in darkness in order to experience what the light looks like, and what it feels like to rediscover yourself on earth as an angel of light. The original discovery happened quite naturally, because when you are in an atmosphere of light, love, and security, there are almost no boundaries between you and the whole. But what you have now done, what your mission was and is for this light, this sense of oneness and complete security, to be brought to earth so it might incarnate in this earthly atmosphere. In doing so, you are apt to waver, because you sometimes doubt if you can truly lay a foundation of this energy on earth. There are doubts and fears, and so I want to help you remember who you really are. I want to bring you back to the atmosphere of light and love from which you originally came, by asking you to envision that you are now there. In this way, we anchor a portion of that atmosphere here and now on earth. That atmosphere, you might say, is the atmosphere of paradise, or what you imagine as paradise. Allow any images to arise that fulfill your idea of paradise. Deeply hidden in your heart lies a spot where nostalgia exists for that place, for that love and light. Envision something concrete. Maybe you will see a beautiful landscape before you, where everything flourishes and grows in profusion. See yourself walk through it and find a home for yourself. Create a landscape, a place where you feel comfortable, where you are connected with nature and the countryside around you. Come to rest there, and just be in that place and listen to the sounds of nature. See the light around you, and the plants and trees that bloom. Feel the abundance of who you are, because this is you. This environment expresses who you really are. Take the healing energies of nature into you. Feel the magic of who you truly are, which is an angel in the depths of your being. Divine powers of creation belong to your nature. You are the source of all your creations. You can manifest whatever you want, and attract whatever you need. If you are in this place, in your portion of paradise, then it is easy and you will see that this way of being is natural for you. Feel the peace of this place deep in all the cells of your body. And feel how from this place you have traveled many times to earth, as well as to other realms, perhaps less dense and material than earth, or perhaps other planets. The important fact is that you have made many journeys. You, the soul, that core, that divine spark, which rests deep within you. Imagine for a moment that you are a sun and you consist of a warm comforting light that fills you, and from the center of that sun you send out rays to all kinds of realities. One of those rays is now incarnated on earth, and that is you. You are here to search for opportunities and ways to establish your light on earth, ways to radiate your solar power as much as possible so it can shine onto earth. Yet it sometimes can be that you get lost, that you feel stuck in a dead-end alley, and you are unable to really experience your own light. I ask you to let that idea go, the idea that things are not possible, that you are stuck, that you are powerless. Try to let go of that feeling of contraction for a moment. Just imagine that you actually get out of that dead-end alley, and by using that ray of sun that you are, you get back to the center of the sun. Let go, for a moment, of everything in your life for which you try so hard, about which you fret so much, and whatever your mind dwells on. Let it all go, and using that beam of light that you are, sail with that ray into the center of that sun, into the core of your being. Find yourself back in that place in nature, in paradise, where you feel that anything is possible, where you are not bound by time and by material limitations. Then imagine that on that spot, you find a creative activity that really suits you. You imagine that you live and work there, and whatever you need is at your disposal. There are also friends who support and stimulate you, and with whom you are connected in a loving way. Imagine that you live in this portion of paradise, in a community where you belong, and see what you would love to do there. What creative task would come to you easily? Do not limit yourself in your imagination. What do you like to do? Do you like to work in nature? Do you enjoy making or building things? Do you enjoy cooking? Do you create art? Do you do something with music or dance? Or do you help other people in some way? And mind you, there are no restrictions, there is abundance. Your contribution is appreciated. Look for what you feel naturally drawn to, and then imagine that you do this activity. And look at what rhythm, how much and how often, you would like to be involved in doing that activity. What feels good for you? What makes you happy? What makes you content? Search for that moment in which you feel completely connected with the world around you and in which you feel, this is me. This is the way I express myself. Feel the warm acceptance of the people around you and how nature thanks you for your contribution and appreciates you. You will add to the whole, because you are one with all others, and yet you make a unique contribution to the whole. You sense how easily that happens, how you can draw from many incarnations in which you gathered experiences with this activity, this talent. This creative activity happens of its own accord, naturally, because you already know so much about it. Then imagine that you take this creative activity of paradise into the light beam of your present incarnation, and you let the energy from your inner sun self slowly enter into your body, right here, right now. Hold on to that image, the ease, the love, the warmth with which this embodiment happens. Trust that these talents are going to manifest easily, and allow them to come into your physical heart, here and now. Feel again the magic of who you are. Let the light flow through your spine, all the way down to your tailbone. See this golden light slowly flow down through your tailbone, your legs and feet, and take root in earth. And feel how enthusiastically earth says yes to this golden stream that you are, because earth wants to help you to manifest. From this golden stream of light, look within to your fears and doubts, the part in you that feels powerless and unable to change your external circumstances. Imagine a dead-end alley, where a part of you always bumps up against a wall. Then imagine how the golden light from your sun self, that light full of love and compassion, flows into that alley in a completely accepting way, and invites you to get out by letting go of the struggle. There are opportunities and possibilities awaiting you. Things are not always what they seem to be, and sometimes new opportunities come from an unexpected source that you cannot anticipate with your rational mind. Now completely wrap that golden energy around yourself. Know that the security and love of that atmosphere of light from where you came is also available now, if you allow it to be so. You only need to say yes, and to trust. You often struggle against yourself. There is a knowing in you, a desire, a homesickness to set down this golden light on earth and to bathe yourself in it, and yet, at the same time, you falter because you get caught up in fears and doubts. I appeal to your determination and to your faith that you can keep persevering, for you all have made a long journey through many lifetimes and many centuries of time. You have come with a beautiful flower in your hand, a flower you want to plant here on earth. And know you are being helped and supported by energies from beyond the earth, spiritual energies. Trust that, however slowly this happens, you are getting ever closer to the core of yourself. And by doing that, you are doing what you intended, and that is to bring paradise onto earth. That is your mission, and that is the advent of the new age. The new earth is you bringing paradise onto earth. You bring a portion of your light and love, and the sense of security associated with the heavenly realm onto earth. That is the advent of the new age. I greet you all from my heart and send you energies of encouragement and confidence. You are doing something grand and I want nothing more than to reassure and support you on your way. Jeshua. Channeled by Pamela Kribbe. Translation by Maria Bays and Frank Tayan. www.jeshua.net